Hi, and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bowl Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from Resident Culture to review. It is called Twisted Metal. It's a double IPA, 8% ABV. I can't recall exactly what hops are in this. I'm pretty sure it's like Galaxy, Amarillo, Simcoe, and Citra. I think that's what it is, but I don't know for sure. This is specifically says it's a New England style IPA, so I'm sure it's going to be pretty hazy. Just picked this up today, so it is hyper fresh. And yeah, so crack this open and see what we got. Ooh. So, as you can see, it pours a hazy, darker golden color, almost to orange, with a pretty fluffy, big, nice white head. It's actually almost pillowy. It looks like it's definitely throwing some lacing on the glass, which is nice. So the aroma is a big pineapple, a little herbaceous, a little bit of that sweat sock cat pee character I get from some Mosaic beers, but I don't think there's Mosaic in this, which, just happens to be the case. There is a little bit of a dank quality to it, some citrus. And yeah, there's definitely, I don't get any aroma of alcohol, and there's really no malt character to it at all, which, it depends what you're looking for. Some people like that, some people don't, but that's what I'm getting out of the nose. This is straight, like, dank pineapple juice, which is not necessarily a bad thing, so I'm gonna give it a taste to see what we got. It's interesting. I'm getting the same thing that I got from Vicky Virago with their beer. Was when I had it on tap, which I did have this on tap earlier today. It had the flavor was really spot on, but it had like a really strong bite to it, and I don't even know if it was hop bitterness or if it was the carbonation. Maybe the tap version was. I think that's probably more what it is, because it didn't seem like a hop bitterness, but it kind of had a strong bite to it. So I think maybe the tap version was more highly carbonated than the can is, because I'm not really picking up that bite in this, which I'm really appreciating, because that was the only flaw that I thought the beer had. Now, don't get me wrong. That's one thing I really like about their beers is they're not straight juice bombs. They do have a good bit of bitterness, but they're also a little. They still have that New England sweetness. I'm guessing this probably finishes at like 0.15, something like that. It's not. It's definitely not completely attenuated, but that's what this style is. So it's definitely spot on. But it is very well rounded. There's nothing that sticks out in this that makes me say I wish that was different. It's very juicy, but I don't know. I like the draft today, but I didn't like it as much as some of their other beers I had. But this in a can, to me, is just way better than what it was on draft. So I'm excited that I have 7 more of these. A couple are going out to other people, so I really probably only have a 4-pack left. But I'll be down around the area tomorrow as well, so I might actually stop in and get more, because this is really nice. And I keep bouncing back and forth you know, it's not like you like one and dislike the other, but I keep bouncing back and forth as to whether I like them or I like High Branch better for which one makes better IPAs in Charlotte. I think they're just both very different. They're both New England style, but High Branch beers are a lot. I don't want to say they're watery because they're not watery at all. They have a good body, but they're just lighter all around. Um, these are just so pronounced, huge flavor, and really, really pillowy, soft carbonation. Excuse me. Which is actually reminding me of some Brew Gentleman beers. It's the mouthfeel, and this is really, really nice. Um, so like it depends what you're looking for. I mean, I would say this is kind of more impressive as a complete package, but the High Branch beers are just something I would probably want to tailgate with more because they're just really easy to drink. Not that this isn't easy to drink. I mean, at 8%, this is very easy to drink, but it's just it's a little stickier than the High Branch beers are, I would say. Sorry, I keep looking at the TV. I know I have it muted. I have The Shining on in the background. I love this movie, so. But yeah, this is another awesome IPA from these guys. And the same with Vicky Virago. Like the flavor is really, really on point. It's just big, dank pineapple, a little bit of citrusy character, a little herbaceous, earthy character as well. But there's really, I mean, besides that little bit of sweetness, which I think keeps it from being too bitter because there is a good bit of bittering hops, there's really no malt taste to it at all, which sometimes that's good. Sometimes I think I just appreciate both variations, but this is if you just want a big juice bomb, but a balanced juice bomb that's still has a decent bit of bitterness, you know, isn't overly sweet. This is the beer that this is a beer that I would say go after for sure. So I think it's pretty obvious in what I've said, but in general, on my scale of buy, drink, dump, this is absolutely buy. If someone's offering, trade it, go after it. Really, really good stuff. And if any of you guys are looking for it, hit me up. I'm not sure if they sold out today or not, but I don't think they did. So I could it'll probably stick around at least for a couple of days, so I can probably scoop up more if I need to. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this one. I had fun doing it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I look forward to the next one. Thanks.